And we're live. We're live. It is Monday, the 20th of Jan 2020, and I'm in a little bit of a rush, but I can't walk that fast, so I'm going to do my best. But it is the 20th, which means we've got 11 days. 11 days left of being in the European Union. And it's weird because even though there's 11 days left, I can quite honestly say that the grass is still green, shops are still open, people still have jobs, the sun still shines, life is still going on. No one is panicking. Isn't that strange? The Brexit monster hasn't turned up yet. I would have thought, that all of the Brexit naysayers would have said by now, the apocalypse would have been here. I would have thought that all the Remainers would have come together for the last showdown. What's going on, Kieran? Hello. I would have thought that all of the Remainers would have come together for the final showdown, the last 10 or 11 days before Brexit Day, British Independence Day, BID, British Independence Day. I would have thought that there would have been something, either that last push to try and stay, one last rally, one last march, just to flex their muscles a little bit, show everyone that they've got teeth still. And it's well, the Brexit monster hasn't shown up yet. Where is the Brexit monster? I don't think the Brexit monster's there. I don't think it exists. I think, and I'm just throwing it out there, I think that come the 1st of February, when Boris Johnson says we're out, and it's not just out, no, we're out. Not just out, we're out. I think life will continue, wait for it, as normal. That's what I think. It's weird, isn't it? It's like all the naysaying, all the scaremongering, people are going to lose their jobs, businesses are going to go under, oh, we need to be part of the EU. I would have thought there'd have been some kind of backlash by now in the last 10 or 11 days, and it hasn't happened. I don't think it will. I think life will continue, jobs will still be there. I reckon a year from now, people will be looking at it and thinking, why did we bitch so much? The possibilities are endless of what could be done. I'm not saying what will be done with the money that we're saving, but what could be done with the money that we're saving, not giving it to the the United States of Europe. The money that we're not giving to fund a European army. That money that we could be giving to our farmers, that money that we could be pumping into the NHS, that money we could be pumping into our education system, that money we could be pumping into public services, into the police service, or the police force, should I say. The possibilities are endless, basically. I've said it before, you could have it a 5-day-a-week thing where on a Monday, money goes to the education system. On a Tuesday, it goes to the emergency services. Just whatever. You could divvy it up that way. If you're not going to spend it on the EU, you could say on a Friday, money goes to our agricultural service sector. There's so much that could be done with that money, and I reckon it will eventually. But I'm waiting for that horrible, nasty, red-eyed Brexit monster to just show itself, and I don't think it will. I think it's gonna be okay. And do you know, I've got to say, I look weird, I look younger. I shaved my beard off yesterday, and looking at myself in the camera right now, it's I feel weird. I feel facially naked again. But there we go. So what are your thoughts? You know, do you think the Brexit monster will show up on the 1st of February? Do you think it will? Do you think the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are gonna rise out of the ground and turn everything to shit? I don't think they will. You know, I'm waiting for someone to say, ah, well, it is the end of days, Brexit is the start of it. Then you had flooding in Italy, you got fires in Australia, and Brexit. Oh, that's interesting. Are you employed? Yes. Oh. Are you long-term employed? Yes. Oh. Are you at risk of losing your property? No. And it affects you how? It doesn't. Oh, right. So you're bitching about nothing then? Yeah. Yay. You see? Life goes on. And the thing is, this is what makes me laugh the most. Because there is no Brexit monster, you see, I think, bigger picture, let's look at a bigger, broader picture. If 3 years ago, at the referendum result, you see, everyone accepted what the result was, regardless of whether it was a 52 to 48%, even if it was a 70-30 in favour of leave, it wouldn't have made a blind bit of difference. If everyone had pulled together and made the best of the situation, we could have had it done ages ago. Don't you reckon? We could have literally pulled our fingers out the backsides and made the most out of the situation, and everyone would have been happier for it. We wouldn't have had a general election. We wouldn't have had bozo Boris Johnson as the Prime Minister. You see, we probably would still have Theresa May as the Prime Minister, but that's fine. You know, Jeremy Corbyn wouldn't have been shown up for the absolute farce that he is. And to be fair, I'm actually glad it happened that way, because, you know, it had to happen sooner rather than later. That man being shown up for the absolute idiot that he is. But there we go. I mean, there's a lot of people that swear by Jeremy Corbyn. Personally, I think, and I don't even think I know, that he's a idiot, basically. And bearing in mind where I used to work, I can tell you that for a fact he's an idiot. So there you go. But yeah, it had to happen sooner or later. So he's getting the heave-ho. Let's have a look at some of these comments. One-Eyed Vapor. Hello. Right, for everyone that don't know, One-Eyed Vapor has a YouTube channel. If you could comment your channel, your new YouTube channel, One-Eyed Vapor, try and get as many people from here subscribed to your new channel, that'd be great. Drop a comment down below, and everyone that's watching this, go drop him a sub. He is a good personal friend of mine. And yes, before anyone says anything, I have met him, and I do know him, and I've been talking to him on a daily basis for the last 2.5 to 3 years, and he's a funny guy. Go check his channel out. Did you leave yet, or are they still not sure? We haven't left yet, but at the end of the month. Don't talk about Anton like that. Haha, funny. Vinny Harris says, hi there, good to see you, Chris. It's nice to hear from you, Vinny Harris. Out the closet, says One-Eyed Vapor, and hey-o, Stupid and Weirdo. There we go. This is the channel, Stupid and Weirdo. Subscribe to that channel. Do it. You see the logo. Subscribe to the channel. It's very new. I find it quite entertaining. And you know, as channels start off, you know, it is difficult making content, but obviously the more people subscribe, the more they have an incentive to make more content, and the better their content will be. It's good stuff. Sergeant Major Patrick Harper, oi oi oi, good afternoon. What happened? What do you mean what happened? This is the new channel, says Stupid and Weirdo. It's weird, you say Stupid and Weirdo, it's like the Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain, the Pinky and the Brain. One's Boris Johnson, the other's Donald Trump. Yeah, but the Brexit monster hasn't come yet. If anyone does start seeing any signs of civil unrest in the UK, you know, and you think there's going to be riots and fires and people with pitchforks and this, that and the other, please drop a comment. Drop a comment on this video, because I'm eager to find out about this Brexit monster that everyone's been bitching about. I'm waiting to see it. It's not happening. It's not happening, is it? You were saying it had to happen eventually. By the way, Pinky and the Brain was amazing. Yes, yes it was. Cool Dude says, I do to you like my comments. I like everyone's comments if I find it a good comment. If I don't like comments, then I don't like comments. But by and large, I tend to put a heart and love people's comments, because you contribute towards me doing my channel. Obviously, the least I could do is read the comments and show a bit of appreciation, which is what I always do. It's not happening in the rest of Europe, that's for sure. Well, we'll wait and see. I've got a funny feeling once we leave the EU, Italy, Germany and Spain will be the next to leave the United States of Europe. You see, I personally don't agree with funding a European army. And when we did sign up to the European trade deal back in the 1970s, you know, there was nothing in there that says we had to be ruled by them as well, which is why most of the people that voted to leave. Big tongue twister. I am Stewie Ped. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Freddy, funny. Yeah, but those three have a story. Yeah, I suppose. Every comment of mine is great, because if I have nothing good to say, I don't say it. Says Sergeant Major Patrick Harper. Sergeant Major Patrick Harper. Say that on long play. And if you're old enough to know what long play is, you'll know that when you push the play button on long play, it goes. Here's my son. My son is here. Look, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Did you do well today at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jack, what do you know about Brexit?
I know that Brexit, that if Brexit happens, we're leaving the EU.
Yes, see, even my son, right,
Because my dad told
he's
me.
unaware of the Brexit monster. He knows that Brexit is us leaving the EU. I haven't taught him that leaving the EU is a bad thing. All that he knows is that we're leaving the European Union. And I know there are people out there, in fact I know personally people out there that are teaching their kids that it is the worst thing ever, you know, leaving the EU, and it's not. I think long term, bigger picture, I think bigger picture, there'll be more benefits to leaving than what there would be staying. Long term, bigger picture, you see. Anyway, like I said before, if anyone sees the Brexit monster anywhere, open up this video and leave a comment telling me exactly the time, place and where and when, you know, you saw the Brexit monster, and we'll see if we can track it down. Love you lots. Have a great day.